The Darkness, it's a model I've been making and shaping for a long time. I think a lot of people are used to riding or are familiar with the idea or the concept of a mid-length or something to kind of like, that's not a longboard, that's something you can kind of cheat on. And the Darkness has always been our version of that. And it's primarily a twin fin because, you know, we love twin fins, and I think there's something really special and magical about the combo of the longer rail and really relaxed rocker and kind of a low tapered rail and a twin fin setup, because they really work in conjunction with each other. Because you get the flow and the feeling, the extra paddle power, the cheatability with that bigger board. But there's a different kind of friction-free feeling that is different from a traditional kind of single fin egg or a 2+1 or something like that, where a single fin plus side bites, where it's more pivot, but they're not necessarily speed generators. And so the thing I love about the Darkness is that it has that glide and flow, but it's also a speed generator. So for people that ride a lot of different boards or ride a variety of equipment, it's a mid-length that becomes a little bit more functional, and you can have that free gas pedal getting down the line, making a section feeling, but you can also just trim and cruise. And on open faces, you can lay it on rail, you can step on the tail and really drive through a turn, but you can also just shimmy down the line and glide and cruise and have a good time. And so it really works for a lot of people. The Darkness is kind of like, there's not like an exact size that you need to ride with the Darkness, because like personally I could ride one 6'2" to 8'0" and have fun on it. And the same with a 5'6" woman or a 6'4" guy. They could kind of ride the same board with the Darkness. It really just depends on how much foam you want and like where you want it to fit in your quiver. If you're used to longboarding and riding bigger boards, maybe you go with one a little bit bigger. If you're a little bit more of a short boarder, you can ride one that's a little bit more of just a little semi-cheater. But there's no magic exact way to size it. You know, you can have just as much fun as 6'6" or 6'8", 6'10", 7'2". I've also found it's a really good board for like couples and families, because it's a great board to go to the beach with, and everyone can kind of like take a turn on it, and your wife will have fun on it, or your husband will have fun on it, and you know, it kind of works for a lot of different people. The Darkness is a really great no excuses board, or a great like motivating, like it's 2 foot out there, beach break is fun, clean and glassy, but I probably wouldn't normally surf that day. And the Darkness is really an easy one to just go for a paddle out. You just have fun. So it definitely increases your surf days in a calendar year.